They have to be desperate.
Start it on their own 42. Ford gets it away near side. Season Ottawa. They're going to bring some pressure. Trey under fire, trying to escape. Throws as he's hit. And he's got a first down. Goes back to Dunbar. And Edmonton's offense will stay on the field.
Full pressure here from the Ottawa Redblacks, and there's one lane that is left open. And that's the one that Trey Ford finds. That's to the C gap, just to the left of the formation. Cleon Lang tries to close it down, probably goes a step too far. Can't react in time, and a 14-yard gain on the fly, making it up as he goes along.
Nice adjustment by Dunbar to haul that one in. He's got 22 yards early. Ford flips this out to Rankin. Got one block, turns it up, first down more. Takes it down to the 20. Stiff arm trying to get away. Touchdown, Edmonton. Rankin takes it home. Flag on the play, but it's a 45-yard strike to Justin Rankin. I think it's against Ottawa.
Major foul, face mask. Ottawa number 23. A 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
Robert Priester gets the penalty, but let's take another look at the Rankin touchdown, his first of the season.
Well, first of all, pressure off the edge from Ottawa, and Trey Ford has to just float this over to Rankin. Just jump it over that rush, get it into his hands, and what acceleration by Rankin.
6-play, 68-yard drive finished. Ford, Rankin got a big block to open up some space. Did the rest himself. In 10 here, though. Redblacks bring some more pressure. Zips it out to the 50, close to a first down. As he goes to Gittins Jr. on the play. 10 yards, and it will be a first down.
Good run from that third receiver spot. You can play three into the boundary now with the hash marks moved in closer to each other. There's a couple of choices there. Just fit that right in. So those who think that Trey Ford can't throw from the pocket, that's a good example of the fact that he can. There were three defenders all around Gittins, and he put it right on him.
Ford has started the game 5 of 5 for 77 yards and a touchdown. This time they'll reverse it. It's Dunbar looking for a block or two, and he's got one. And that's enough for another first down for Edmonton as Jordan Maximic goes a little bit deeper into the playbook.
Well, it's misdirection because you got a couple of guys going this way, and you're thinking that the ball is going to just be handed off there, and here comes from the opposite side, Stephen Dunbar. Little inside fake to Justin Rankin. Stephen Dunbar on the reverse the other way. 11-yard gain and close to field goal range.
There's a look at the OC and assistant head coach, Maximic. First and 10, Ford turns, pressure right in his face, dumps it over the top for Rankin again, and he's got space once more. Down to the 35-30 before they track him down. Justin Rankin through the air having himself a quarter.
Well, you just mentioned it, Dustin. I'm real impressed with Jordan Maximic's play calling here. They go with the reverse, misdirection, get the defensive line thinking. Then they go full-on screenplay to Rankin, which works very well. Good athleticism from their quarterback and Trey Ford, again, to throw from an awkward position to get it to him. I know it's not a deep throw, but he has to throw around the rush. Nice variety of play calling here.
Ford already at 100 yards, 68 of them to his running back. Now out into the flat.
Yes.
Wide open, his fullback, Tanner Green. And Green broke one tackle and then pushed out of bounds as his first catch of the season.
This is what it does to defensive ends playing on the edge. When Trey Ford runs this fake and comes out this way, you freeze because you can't lose contain on number 2. See how they freeze here? They don't want to lose contain, and that allows them time to get it out there to Tanner Green.
Oh, back in the red zone once again after an 18-yard pickup to the fullback Green. And Edmonton will look to find the end zone again here. Ford this time tosses it in front of himself. They'll push it down towards the end zone. In! Touchdown, Edmonton! Giddens, second of the season.
So the last reverse they did, going in one direction, Julian Grant's going looking like it's the same type of reverse, but this time Ford goes underneath. I mean, very similar looking play to one earlier in this drive, except for it's the underneath.
7. Ford 8 of 8 for 126 and 2 touchdowns. Throwing again, or he wanted to. Now he's going to take off on the run. There's a flag as he escapes, and he's got first and 20 here. And Ford on the run to his right, still looking downfield. Now he just wants to take off. Tiptoes the sideline. Picks up a few yards on the play, close to 8.
He's got quickness like I've not seen. And when you get outside here and you're Lorenzo Malton, first of all, you're the inside rush. Now you're against linebackers. And those are cover linebackers. That's a Darius Pickett chasing him. Got outside and picked up the penalty yards and got himself into a 2nd and 10. We're just beyond that.
Be an even dozen what they need here on 2nd down from their own 45. Redblacks are going to bring some heat. Ford gets it away. Caught up beyond the 50.
Watch.
Trey Ford is back in at quarterback, so he appears to be fine. Gets it out to Dunbar. And Dunbar breaking a couple of tackles, pushing it ahead. 2nd and 7. Ford. Rankin picks up some pressure, dumps it off.
You know what I see? I see really good execution on offense early, especially early on. A lot of good things. Watch this here. You get pressured. The Redblacks pressured early on. Watch Trey get this ball here. You got 3 people downfield blocking, so that means it's going to be a behind the line of scrimmage throw. And those are easy throws for your quarterback. Get the ball out to Rankin, breaks a couple of tackles, makes people miss. But the execution early on, you heard Suits talk about it. So many good. You got some play actions. You got fake a play action, then run a screen pass. Once again, getting the ball in your playmakers' hands that are easy decisions for the quarterbacks. Another throw out to the flat. So, there's really good by Trey Ford. 11 of 12, 144 yards, 2 touchdowns. See a little bit of a wrong way run, shovel pass right here.
Trey Ford's first half, he started out with a touchdown drive and a couple of athletic plays. That was one of them, being tackled and still getting it out there to Dunbar. Real good play calling in that first quarter by Jordan Maksimic, who mixed up some screens, got Justin Rankin going, and Trey Ford started the game 9 for 9. It was a little underneath score. Actually, Trey started 10 for 10 in the first quarter.
Be an empty backfield. Now a little bit of help protecting Ford. Down the field. Lays it out there. Was it caught? Oh my goodness. Javon Leak. How'd you do that?
He's going to get out of the backfield and just run that right down the hole. Blitz coming, with Charlie Ringland playing to the far hash, the free safety. It's a man defense, so you got Frankie Griffin chasing. Basically called a cover 2 man. 2 high guys, but man-to-man underneath. Griffin was the man-to-man guy. Didn't have... Griffin needed some help, because he's in a trail position. When you think you have 2 guys over the top playing for the deep ball, and they are basically free to play the ball.
They came away with a touchdown first time through. Ford under pressure on the run to his right. Nowhere to go, but he escapes anyway. This is spectacular. Takes it down to the 15 and eventually is stopped short of a first down, but he made something out of nothing.
Starts with play action, and Bails to the right, resets, doesn't like what he sees, and really doesn't have the time to get it down there anyway. Just another spectacular, ended up being, an 8-yard gain?
Ford, Ottawa brings a little bit of pressure, far side. That's Dunbar again. And he gets a good chunk on first down. Empty backfield, 3 left, 3 right for Trey Ford. Ottawa sends 5. Ford gets it away. Julian Grant's.
You've shared a glass before.
2nd and 14. Ford hit as he throws, finds Dunbar.